Good morning, everyone. My phone is making everything huge, and I don't know why. Let me do this. Let me go back. There we go. Now we're normal. It was just giving me a giant picture of my nose, so sorry about that. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. It is chilly out there. It is fall. It is winter. It is whatever it needs to be. I guess fall. It's not really winter because no official snow has come yet. So, hi, Deanne. Hi, Jillian. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Hi, Shirley. This is your usual episode of Stash Buster on the right day, the right time, all that good stuff. Hi, Jenny. I am wearing my rug sweater, and I don't do this one as a kit because it only comes in one size. I got around that by changing the needle size with the yarn. So it is possible to do that. It's a super easy sweater. I use Beatrix, but I use like a 7 with a bulky yarn to get it to be the gauge that I needed to fit, because it's only one size. So sometimes you can do that. So you just have to play around with it. So because I did start it and I used the needle that they said, and it was going to fit, 2 of me. So it is a low armhole also. So I would suggest splitting for the sleeves sooner if you decided to make it. So hi, Jenny. Hi, Shar. Priscilla's on, Jean's on, Loretta's on, Lisa's on, Melissa's on. Wow, lots of people this morning. Yes, we are having our trunk show this Saturday. I just want to let everybody know, and that is going to be on our live. It will be on our live Saturday morning. So those of you who don't live here or can't get to the store for the one-day trunk show, you can comment on our Facebook Live, and Jill will send you an invoice, much like we do, for whatever you're looking for. So we're very excited to have her here. People ask me, how do you find people for trunk shows? Well, oh yeah, Lisa, artist shawl. Yes, I'll work on that one. Thanks for reminding me. I have that at home. I need to work on that too. Samantha was from Lavender Loon, was on my Iceland tour. So, I got to know her, and I got to see her yarns in person because she was knitting with them and things like that. So I thought we'd bring them in. Jill from Woolly Wardrobe. I keep wanting to call her Woolly Wanderer. I have no idea why. And I saw her on a post for the Ann Arbor Fiber Fest, the one in Washtenaw. I didn't get to go there this year. Sometimes I usually try to get to that one because it's not very far away. Hi, Peggy. But I saw it in one of the pictures that they had posted. The Fiber Fest had posted, and I said, hey, let's try it and see what happens. If you know of somebody that you would like us to do for a trunk show, let us know. Sometimes they will do it, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they live too far away, sometimes it's okay. Hi, Deb. And yes, so we are very excited to have Jill come up and do this trunk show. I hope you guys support her so that we can continue to do these. I know she does at the Fiber Fest in Ann Arbor, Washtenaw, whatever it is. She was showing like Halloween and fall type items. This time at our pop-up, she's going to be showing holiday themed. And guess what? She told me last night, hey, I'm going to raffle off a tee, a long sleeve tee, and I would call it like a project bag. Okay, so she is going to raffle those off. So if you purchase something during the trunk show, while she's here, we're going to pick your name and you might win. So that's always great. Hi, Carol. Hi, Heather. So I think that's fantastic. I love that she's doing that. That is so much fun. I can't wait to see her stuff. Some of it is a little, I don't want to really use snarky, but it's a little fun. And then other things are a little bit more, just holiday-ish, like twisted knitting or, twisted Christmas or something like that. So just a fun assortment. Hi, Rose. Hi, Sue. She will be here from 10 to 3 while we are here in the store. We hope that she doesn't go home with anything. But I also want to let you know that if you want a size that she doesn't have with her, she will get it for you, okay? And send it to you. So that is possible. You don't even have to be in this state, and she will send it to you. So that's the scoop. So I think that's really, really fun. Hi, Tony. It's a way for you to participate with a Michigan company. Jill is from St. Joe, and so that is fun too. Hi, Tony. Hi, Cheryl. Lisa, I will work on that artist shawl. I need to dig mine out and get going on it. And yes. So, so let's support Jill on Saturday. I'm just trying to do my little PSA because then she can come back in the spring or the summer or maybe during yarn crawl or something like that. And then we get to see all kinds of fun things. But think Christmas presents, think even if it's just for yourself, that kind of thing. Hi, Andrea. Good to see you. And make sure you share with your friends that she's coming, our live. Let them know so they watch too, so that we can handle that. If you don't have to necessarily comment during the live, we will be watching the comments all day on Saturday. So yes, we'll let Jill know, and she will send you an invoice. So it will come from Woolly Wardrobe, not from a piece of you. Okay, so if you buy other things from us during that live, you'll get 2 different invoices. Just wanted to let you know that. So, so there's no confusion, but we'll give her your contact information. So, hi, Becky. Good to see you. Lots of people on today and lots of names I haven't heard. Guess what? Today I have, it's not a sweater. I needed, every once in a while, you just are, right now I'm stuck in Sleeve Island. Okay, I have like 4 or 5 sleeves that have to be done. So I decided just to do something different because sometimes you just need an ego boost. And so I did. I had a ball of yarn at home that actually was a yarn that we have here in the store. And I just figured out, what can I do? So I'm going to show you. Hi, Char. Good to see you. I'm going to show you. Oh, you saw her at the Fiberfest. Yes. I thought her stuff was really cute. I knit up this really cute cowl. It is called Squish. It is a free pattern. That's your free pattern for today. It's called Squish. She wanted you to use an 11. You probably could have. I used a 10 because that's what was sitting on my table by my chair. It is a 3-1 rib, really easy, and I don't think I did it right. I didn't do it right. Okay, I just read the pattern, and just realized round 2 was different than what I did. Okay, so mine is a 3-1 rib, and hi, Kathy. It's actually supposed to be kind of a little bit more detailed rib. So yours would look different than mine unless you do a 3-1 rib. I did do the 9 inches. She wanted hers 10. I think mine is 9. And she wanted you to cast on 120. I cast on 104 just because I don't like really long cowls like this, okay? I like them so that they fit up a little closer to my neck. They don't have to be snug, but they fit up a little bit closer. They'll fit right into my coat, you know, type of thing. I wear cowls for warmth, not for decoration. You know, that type of thing. So that's my scoop. So, yeah. Anyways, I did it wrong, but it's okay. And I had enough yarn that I said, I'm going to do a hat. Let's see if I can do a hat with that same ball of yarn. This one's really pretty. I love the top. I just noticed that. Isn't that cool? I did do this one almost correctly. This one is on Ravelry. It is snow day. It is $2 on Ravelry. They don't let us buy it for you. I did ask, but they don't. Not yet, because I just asked this morning. So, but it's only $2, so it's not a big deal. You were supposed to do 2 inches of rib. You know me, I get bored with ribbing. I think mine is 1.5 inches. So, you know, bear with me, but I did use, let's see, they wanted you to use, let me pull the pattern, hang on, they wanted you to use, today is all about how to mess up a pattern, yes, see, I started with my sweater, I didn't do that one right, let's see, they wanted you to use a 10, and I did wind up using a 10, because I tried to use the 8 that was sitting next to my chair, and it was too dense and I could barely get it on my head. So I used the 10. So this is how the fabric would look up here. If you had done the cowl correctly on a 10, it would have been fine. The good news is I'm still working from the same ball of yarn. And hi Doreen, good to see you. I still have yarn left. I can make at least one more hat, or maybe I make the cowl correctly. I have enough for that because I did weigh both of these. So I can get 3 gifts out of one ball. And you're going to ask me, what is this yarn that's so cool? It is Sirdar Jewel Spun with wool. Now, this is Jewel Spun's bigger sister, I guess, because this one is chunky. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 328 yards. We have it for $21.50. If you can get 3 projects out of that, that's like $7 a project. You can't buy a hat for $7. So, and I even put the ends in on the hat. Good gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. But it comes in all of these great colors, and people weren't buying it because it said with wool. And they said, oh no, if it's with wool, we won't be able to wash it. Guess what? You can wash it. You just need to lay it flat to dry. And there are 200 grams. There's 328 yards. It is really soft, really, really soft. And they suggest a 10.5 needle. I used a 10. It's fine. 10.5 would be fine too. But I wanted to show you because, hi Tony, we have all of these fun swatches. And so I put them in the order, the balls in the order of the swatches. Now, if you're in the store and you're looking at this swatch thing, I do have 2 colors that I have pinned together because those were last year's colors. They don't have them anymore. So they do change colors every year. So this one is really fun. It is a chunky, and this is color 208. 208, that's the ball. This is how it knits up. $21.50. If you're interested in any of these, let me know. I have some. I have 209, which is really pretty. This is very similar to mine, but it's not. This is 209. This is 201. That's what it looks like in the ball. Hi, Jackie. This is what it looks like knit up. How pretty is that? This is the one I did. This is 204. That's what it looks like in the ball. You can see how it knits up. It looks really pretty. Now I'm going to give everybody, make them nauseous. I have 200 Very pretty if you like blues and things like that. Now this one's going to be a little thicker because they discontinued these two colors that are behind it. But I have 203. This is very similar to mine, a little bit more marly looking. I have 203. Do I have 203 twice? Oh, I missed one. 210. Where's 210? Hang on. 210. Okay. 210 was right after this. Oh, I think I must have messed up. This one is 210. 203 is this one. No, I don't know which one it is. It doesn't make any sense. I want to say two. I know I have them taped together. Nope. Okay. Well, this one is one of them. This one is either 210 or 203. It looks like 210. I don't think we have a 203. This one is 206. Very pretty. I have, if you like neutrals, this would be great if you're going to make your husband a hat or something. This one is 205, or the man in your life. Maybe you have some sons, some kids, whatever. This is also great for sweaters and all that kind of stuff. And then the last one I have is 207. 207. And all of them are going to do this kind of stripy thing. So that is really fun. It was, you guys say, oh, but it's acrylic. It's a really nice acrylic. Okay, because I don't like to work with acrylic. You guys know that. And so we are very picky with our acrylics. And this one is really, really nice. And I really enjoyed it. And I did this all yesterday. Okay, I didn't do a whole lot else. I did make lunch. I did clean the litter boxes. I did order some new stitch stoppers for everybody. It does have that, but it seems to be out of order or something. I'm not really sure, really. So, it does have the numbers at the top. See, this is what I was going by. But they don't look like the balls on those two. These two. 203 and... Oh, 203 we do have. Okay, 203 is one of the ones I have pinned. All right, so let's find out where 203 is. Here's 203. This is 203. Is right here. But it doesn't look like 203. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. So that's my scoop. Actually, that one looks like 200. And then... Oh, this would be 203. So I have to unpin it. This one is 203. So, yes. So I have to just pin it. We only have one that we're missing. 203 we do have. But I have it pinned. Yes. So that is my scoop with that. What else do I have? Trunk show on Saturday. We will probably have a couple of little projects on Saturday just because I have to see how many tables Jill is going to take, and then I'll put some kits out for you. But if you'd like to buy one of these, this is $21.50. Just put in the number. So I have 208. I have 209. 201. 204 is what I used. 200. 203 is the one that's hidden right now. 210 looks very similar to mine, but it has more pink in it. This one is 206. It's very green and beige. 205 is lots of shades of browns and grays. It's really pretty. And then 207 is black and white. So, yes, I'll have Emma watch the comments. And but it's a great way for $21.50 to get all your Christmas presents done. So you could make 3 hats. You might even be able to get 4 hats. So charity knitting is great with this yarn, all that kind of stuff. It is washable, but how often do you wash your hats? And I did make the largest size on the hat. Our mannequin heads are very tiny. We get them from the local beauty school, and so they're kind of small. So, and because I had used the wrong needle, I decided to go up in size all the way around, and so it is more of a slouchy hat, but that's okay. So it has two sizes. It has a medium and a large, so that's my scoop. Yes, so I have to get out of Sleeve Island, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen this week because I found another cowl that I'm going to be doing, and it's mosaic. Hi, Diane, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what next week's Stash Buster Live will have. I love this Ann Make yarn so much that I am going to start a cowl. It's mosaic. And I'm going to use the indigo and the Borealis Bash. I'm going to use the navy and the green for this great cowl. It only uses one color at a time because it's mosaic. And it uses one ball each. And I think it's really great. And it's actually made, this pattern's actually made for this yarn, which is, we never do that. So just thought I'd tell you that. So I'm going to probably work on that. I do have to finish the rest of my yard work. Not much, but just a little bit. So that's my scoop. I did want to let you know that we do have the color of the month left from Madeline Tosh, and I did want to show you this skein in particular because it shows the colors better. There is a lot of blue in this one. It's a lot of greens, but it does have some blue in it, which is really pretty. We do have the baby alpaca, which you guys are going to love working with. It's so soft. And remember, Sunday is our second Sunday club. We're open 12 to 3. You can shop even if you don't have a second Sunday bag. But if you have a second Sunday bag, you're part of the club, you can get 20% off anything you put in the bag. And so we do still have some bags left, and these are great little project bags too. They're $20, and they run through next year, through 2026. So if you want one of those before Sunday, or you can come in on Sunday and buy one, the first time you buy $100 worth of product, your bag is paid for, and then everything after that is like a bonus. We do have some stitch stoppers left, and this is the new, I think this is interesting. This is the new style for cowls, where they're split, and this was just 1 by 1, and then had some fun stuff here. So that's just really cool, and I think it was mosaic. Yeah, it looks like mosaic. So that is really fun too. So check out our Facebook Live from Tuesday, and feel free to call us or whatever, and we have lots of kits left. So that's my scoop. You guys have a great day. Stay warm, and I will talk to you Saturday morning at 9:30 with Jill from Woolly Wardrobe, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So, and don't think you have to come into the store because you're going to see everything that she's bringing with her on the live, and we'll go from there. So, you guys have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.